This is WWE legend Gangrel, and you're watching Rubber City Wrestling, home of the real pro wrestling, not that phony stuff. Want some, get some. Bad enough, take some. Keep banging and banging.
Hello and welcome to another edition of RCW Spotlight. I am your host, the RCW television champion. The belt's still getting washed, by the way.
Where is it?
And there isn't even a guest here today for me to try and blame it on. No, I'm getting it polished. You know, there's like a couple things on it that didn't look right to me. I wanted to get it done, so I had to send it out.
You didn't go somewhere and lose it, did you?
Are you kidding me? I did not lose that belt. I didn't lose it.
Ricky don't lose that belt.
Right, exactly.
All right. Don't lose that number. Okay.
You know what? We probably have more people on this show calling and are looking up who the heck that is than Steely Dan. Look it up. Great song.
Good.
Yeah, but anyway, a great group actually.
They actually knew where they got that name from, but I ain't telling.
Exactly.
Can't say it on here.
Not on the air. We don't want to get bleeped like last week.
You really know that story?
No.
I'll tell you later.
Good.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm just playing along.
You're good.
I'm good like that, yeah.
You're good, Ray.
I'm good. I don't know who Ray is, but
I'm an excellent driver.
Yeah.
Get my underwear at Kmart.
Yeah.
400 Oak Street, Cincinnati, Ohio.
Oh my goodness. Now you're stuck in the Rain Man, huh? Jersey Week.
I don't know.
We're batching, sorta.
Definitely.
Steelers.
The only thing we ever agreed on.
Exactly. Pittsburgh sports, except for the Panthers. Ugh.
Wait a minute.
Go Penn State.
Poor guys. No, Penn
We
State
are.
now.
We are!
I told you the time I talked to Joe Paterno, right?
Oh,
And I asked him a question. You know what he answered me?
Eh?
You got it right there. All right. He knew that one.
Oh my gosh.
That's priceless.
No, it's not. It's
November
horrible.
1972.
It's terrible. Terrible.
Terrible.
As Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley. It's terrible.
As Charles Barkley said, that's just terrible.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we got 2 matches now lined up for the 14th. We're going to go ahead and talk about that after the commercial. And then we're going to get into the Steeler thing a little bit because we get to get off topic this month, and I like that. I'm always a fan of that.
Get a little bit of heat here at local in Akron.
You want some Coke?
No, I don't do sugar.
Hey, call me sugar. You better get off of that. That's weird. Why would you even say that, man?
I have no idea.
Yeah. I don't want to have an idea either. Anyway, before this show gets out of hand, I'm going to go ahead and take a commercial break. But when we come back, we're going to, like I said, talk about the up-and-coming This Means War, The Art of War. And, of course...
Yeah, anybody got a Diet Coke?
Our Pittsburgh Steeler origin.
Right.
No.
Right. No Diet Coke.
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
I don't do sugar.
See you in 2 minutes, 2 seconds.
Hey guys, I'm Mike.
And I'm Brent.
And we are the hosts of a Swingin' a Tribe podcast, and we're part of the Press Play Podcast Network.
Yeah, we're really just a couple of fans who love Cleveland Indians baseball. So if you love the Tribe, please give us a listen. You can find us anywhere that podcasts are available. Mike, tell us where they can find us on social media.
On Facebook, you can find us at a Swingin' a Tribe MLB podcast, and on Twitter, at Swingin' a Tribe.
Go Tribe!
Studio Wrestling is back. RCW, Rubber City Wrestling, is now RCW Global. RCW Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on the RCW Network on YouTube.
Welcome back to RCW Spotlight. Well, before we get into talking about the Art of War that's coming up on August 14th at the Turner Club in Talmadge, Ohio.
Right.
Like I did that anyway. I just threw it all out there like that.
I'm looking forward to it, by the way.
I am too. Get to wrestle in front of the crowd. You know what?
It's been a long time gone.
At first, I was like, man, this is great. I don't have to see any of these pathetic fans. And now, you know, in a weird sense, I kind of miss gloating in front of them after I win.
The dude has a little bit of a soft spot. Don't let him fool you.
Hush. Anyway, so yeah, we got a couple matches signed, but let's talk about the origin of the Pittsburgh Steelers. What made you become a Steeler fan?
Well, actually, I was born there.
Yes,
And
we know.
lived 50 of my 67 years there. All but 17 years. And we used to go out South Park. A lot of people from that area know where South Park is. That's where they actually did their training camp before there was ever a St. Vincent's. And
Latrobe, I
that's
go
how it
there all the time.
started. So me, my little brother, and my dad, we go to see the Steelers play. And you'll never guess how much the tickets were that day.
$5.
$5, all three. $3 for the adult, $1 for each kid. And
Wait a
we're
minute.
sitting there. Yes.
I thought it was $5 each.
No.
That's even wow.
$5 for the three of us. And they were playing the Cardinals, and we were sitting in the end zone, and there was these drunk guys behind us. I was like 13. My brother was 10.
Oh, so this was before we were winning.
Oh, yeah, they were the shits. I mean, they were terrible. They were like, what, 2-12. So anyway, that being said, did I tell you they weren't so good?
Yeah.
In so many words, right?
There's way too many words.
Okay. So anyway, we're sitting there, and these drunk guys are behind us, and they're throwing snowballs at the Cardinals in the end zone as they were warming up before the game. And the cops came down and dragged these guys away, and that was the only thing I remember of that game, other than probably the Steelers didn't win. I'm sure they didn't.
Well, they played
Not
the
then. Not
They
then.
played the Cardinals.
The Cardinals, it was like 67 or 68, one or the other. And there it was.
Nice. So
Pitt Stadium.
you grew up.
And I actually attended the last game ever played at Pitt Stadium. Pitt beat Notre Dame.
All right. Well, kind of a similar thing with us. I grew up a Steeler fan. My dad's from Nicktown. Mom's family's from Naniglow.
Yeah, I've been there.
And so, okay, so you know what I'm talking about.
The Beast headlined there.
Yeah, not too far from Johnstown, Ohio,
Not
too.
far
Or
from
Johnstown, Pennsylvania, either,
Yeah.
which has a lot of
Ashley Johnson, I got a quick story.
Okay.
Trivia question.
If it's about the flood, I
For
know it all.
not
Okay.
involving the flood. For years, Pennsylvania had what is known as blue laws. Did you ever hear of blue laws?
No. Let me hear about it.
They weren't allowed to do certain things on Sunday.
Okay.
Open a grocery store.
Okay.
Open a movie theater. No
And like the
movies.
polka song says, no beer today because
No-
you can't buy beer on Sunday.
Not on Sunday in Pennsylvania. Back all the way up until the early 1980s. They had certain things you couldn't do on Sunday.
You still can't buy beer there. Actually,
Yeah,
they have all the alcohol rules now. You got to go to a liquor store just to buy alcohol.
a state store they call
Or
it.
state store, yeah.
So anyway, the question is, who is the first professional wrestler ever to enter a ring on a Sunday in the state of Pennsylvania?
I'm gonna
Take
go
a
with-
wild guess.
I'm going to go with the Sicilian Beast, Ken Cerminara.
You are correct, sir. Check out the big brain on Brent.
Brad.
Or whatever.
I've already proved this to you. Why? You
I
still
gotta
owe
buy
me
you-
dinner.
What, Il Apollo's up in Buffalo, right? Or whatever. What's it called? The restaurant in Buffalo.
Which one?
Near Buffalo.
The Anchor Bar?
No, I've been there. The other one, the wrestler owned.
Oh, Elio DiPaolo.
You're right. What's it called?
Elio DiPaolo's.
Yes. You recommend it?
I recommend it.
Me and Cindy are going up there later this summer.
Okay, well, we're going up there later this summer.
Right.
Are we going together?
Yeah, if you say so. And I'll behave, and we won't start.
Okay,
we won't start a fight. In a
I'll
car.
let you know when, okay?
That's good.
It'll probably be the end of August.
Okay.
Or,
Right.
or the beginning of September, but we're looking at the end of August.
All right. Very good. Maybe we'll catch the horse races over at the Finger Lakes.
No. What we're going to do is we're going to go Destroyer Park golfing,
Right. We can do that too.
and then we're going to go to Niagara Falls.
It's good.
and then we're gonna go to Elio de Palos.
That sounds good.
I mean, I'm telling you, man, we go up there.
I heard good things. A friend of mine.
What are you drinking? You ain't drinking anything.
Oh, I finished it. I'm good today. I got to do things after this.
No cheers then. No saluting. No. What do you call it when you do all that stuff? Your favorite thing to do? Toasting.
Toasting. Let's hear.
You already look toasted. What were you drinking before the show started?
I'm going to do some sugar. All right.
Stop calling me sugar. That's weird. That just doesn't make sense.
Shirley, I'm kidding.
I know you're kidding, but don't call me Shirley.
You're good, you.
Me.
There, a little bit.
All
Boom.
right, salute on that one. Anyway, my family, as I was saying, from Pennsylvania. So basically, I grew up as if I was from Pennsylvania. I was born in Akron, Ohio.
Right.
But I didn't know that very much because everything was Pittsburgh. Everything was. And
And I grew up, part of my childhood was in New York.
Right.
But Dad and Mother,
They weren't.
they
So
were
Pittsburgh,
Steeler fans, and we were cheering for the Steelers, and they were playing the Giants, and
Oh my gosh. And my mom is a screamer. She screams at the TV. I mean, like one of them. So, like, you got to talk about a family that literally is into football.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I was born a Steelers fan, and
yeah,
I loved
it
it.
is different, and it is definitely different there than Ohio.
Yeah.
Because the first day, now I'm not bragging. I don't want to get no heel heat over this Steeler Brown shit. But anyway,
Gosh, you got to watch your mouth.
I know the Steeler Brown thing over there. Anyway, the first day I moved to Ohio, I go to the grocery store. I needed food for the house. I saw 4 people with Steeler T-shirts in the Acme store in Stowe, Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
The whole time I lived in Pittsburgh, which was 50 years, I saw 2 brown shirts. Period. 2. I saw 4 the first day here. So there you go.
Yeah, 2 brown shirts. 2 people that lost a bet.
It could have been.
Right. I mean, it happens. But yeah, the growing up, I was in kindergarten, right? I'm wearing Steeler stuff. They have team day. My parents put me in Steeler stuff.
How'd that go over?
Not very good. I didn't understand why I was the only Steeler fan in my class. Not even my teacher understood or agreed with me.
Right.
I didn't understand any of this. My teacher had to sit me down and explain to me that I was in Northeast Ohio and that was Browns country. And I'm like, no, it's not. My mom and dad said it's Steeler country no matter where you're at.
Hey.
They were right. My mom and dad were right on that one. And so, yeah, it was really different. It was just strange. But I grew up a winner. And dealt with the losers my whole life, and that's how it was.
You got it.
But yeah, so we do disagree though on one thing. I say go Penn State. You say go
Pitt, Tony Dorsett, Marino,
I can't finish.
Bill
that
Fralick.
sentence. Okay, you've named all 3 of their good players. Come on.
Will.
Can I name one more for you? Larry Fitzgerald.
There you go. Number 11.
Why do I have to help him out? Can I name one more for you?
Go.
Connor.
Yeah, Connor is good. He's a good kid. He's injury prone, unfortunately.
Yes, unfortunately.
He's a part Italian because he's Fragile.
Fragile.
Yeah, there
Must
you
be
go.
Italian.
Yeah, it must be.
Anyway, yes, but there you go.
Right.
You got that.
That's it.
I mean, you don't have anybody like Jack Ham. You know, I mean,
No Jack. No Franco.
no Franco Harris.
That's it.
No John Carter's. No
John Capoletti.
Johnny Capoletti. Look
Say
at that.
Woo!
Kurt Warner, not the quarterback, the running back. Google him.
Yeah.
He was really, really good.
That's
you
right.
know, I mean, what about O.J. McDuffie, the wide receiver? You know what I'm saying?
You got it.
I mean, the list can go on and on. I mean, and we haven't even hit up on the linebacking.
Did you ever see the size of that stadium there?
It's huge.
I know
70,000. I drove past it. I never got
107,000.
107,000. That's right.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said 70,000. That's Pittsburgh, isn't it? Yeah, it's crazy. There's only one stadium in the world or in the United States bigger than it.
Which one's that?
Michigan added on just to top us.
108.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like really ridiculous. Like they literally added on to their stadium to pass Penn State in size. So
There you go.
it is what it is. Anyway, let's talk RCW. We're off the football subjects and the Jersey subjects for the week.
That's it.
Jersey month, just remember that.
When do I get to wear the Team Beast?
Independent Wrestling Month is July, and we will be wearing them. So we got 2 months of themes.
2 months of themes. That's good.
At least, I mean, who knows? Maybe it's 3. We'll find out later. But as it stands, RCW Wrestling is coming back. The Art of War. Last Art of War.
August 14th.
Last Art of War, by the way, that we had, I beat the Rogue. Just remember that. But
I saw that.
we have matches already signed. So we have the Carnivores of Chaos, the 7-foot-tall Yeti, weighing over 400 pounds, and his tag team partner, Mayhem, or Monster Mayhem, who is 6'8" and weighs over 500 pounds, against the Hawaiian-Italian Connection. Do you think the match goes over a minute?
No. 37 seconds.
You really think Draven and Little Illy's going to win that quick? I'm impressed. I like that. I like that. You've got confidence in them kids.
They
man.
get a better chance hitting the numbers in Utah. You know what that means, don't you? They don't have a lottery in Utah.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, that might be scary. That might be a
It'd
scary.
be ugly. And I don't think they should let any small children in there.
So both men come from the mountains of Phoenix, Arizona.
The high country.
Oh my gosh, the Rockies, man.
That's it.
And you're talking about 2 mammoth of. They weigh 1,000 pounds combined. 450 and 550. That's 1,000 pounds. Last week I thought it was lighter. I just come to find out they are a combined weight of 1,000 pounds.
I'm going to tell Draven. You out there, Draven?
He's watching.
Hit Yeti as hard as you can. And then you'll know what it was like when I hit Andre the Giant as hard as I could. What happened to my right arm when I hit him? It went into convulsions.
His waiter was happy. Anyway, so I might have to get beat too now. And I didn't even
It's about
swear.
time he gets one.
I didn't swear. Oh, jeez. Either that or Andre was looking at the direction that you were headed. All right, let's clean this up a little bit. And another match has been signed.
And
it's the
tell me more.
Long-awaited light heavyweight championship match. Spike St. James versus Die Hard the Hunter. You wanted it. You're finally going to get it. Die Hard's going to kick Spike's butt once and for all.
But who's going to be so happy to be there and see that match? You know who.
Cindy Johnson.
You got it.
She's going to become a Die Hard fan that night.
I doubt it. So go ahead.
Oh, man.
She's very loyal to Spike, you know.
She really is.
Yeah.
That's why you like to make fun of her.
It's sad. I mean, she's just...
Why isn't she jumping on Team Beast? Cindy
But she's-
Cerminara does.
Yeah. There you go. I hope so.
I know, right? Something about these Cindys.
I know. That's it.
Do they know each other?
They're familiar with each other. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because she knows that that's the lady that's always cheering on Spike.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Spikeaholic.
A Spikeaholic.
Somebody spiked her drink.
Oh, my Spikeomaniacs out there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Thinking. And then I'm trying to get that match with the Rogue.
What's the chances of that?
I don't know. I mean, like right now they haven't told me what's going on with that. But I know that
I'm encouraging
me and him
him.
are working together. I'm trying to get him ready for that.
I'm encouraging him to do it.
Okay. Think he can beat me?
And if he wants
He's
to,
had some medical issues. You think he can beat me?
and on any given day.
Listen, I'm in phenomenal shape. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been getting in better shape.
You did take one word of my advice.
What?
When I told you to stay away from the fries.
I have stayed away from the fried.
There you go.
I eat salads every day. I eat fish all the time.
That's it.
You know.
The salmon with the feta cheese over there is pretty good.
I haven't gotten up to 300 pounds again yet, though. On
the bench.
Yeah, I haven't gotten that
I
far.
used to do that 10 times.
I'm
10 reps.
I did it.
I can't lift. I can't lift myself out of bed in the morning now.
My best was 305 6 times. That was before the heart surgery, though.
Enjoy.
I'm not even allowed to do that anymore.
No.
I won't be able to. Who knows if I can bench that much now because I'm not allowed to try.
No, it's true.
Yeah, true story. You always tell a story. Got out of there. Finally was told I can work out again. Didn't know I wasn't allowed to work out heavy. So I put 200 on the bar. Get down there. I'm hyped up. I'm ready. Picked it up like this. All of a sudden, you felt this like that. Like I hear this in my ears almost. And I feel this weird thing, like line just like racing across my chest. So I put down the weights and I got up and I'm like, that ain't good. Come to find out where they sewed my chest together, the muscle, just a piece of muscle, like I guess muscle goes in strands. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
A piece of the muscle broke off and fling back, and it's like balled up now behind like my nipple.
It hurts, don't it?
No, it doesn't hurt now. It hurt when it happened.
Yeah, it hurts when it happens.
Yeah, but it don't hurt now. It just, I know I'm not allowed to lift too heavy anymore. It's funny because I be throwing people around and training all the time.
And they told me after I had a heart attack, no heavy lifting. So
right,
I had to sit when I went to the bathroom.
Oh gosh, yes, we have to get a commercial break in soon. Okay, RCW, The Art of War, Saturday, August 14th, at the Akron Turner Club. I had to remember that for a minute. In Talmadge, Ohio. There will be flyers. Tickets are not on sale yet, but they will be on sale soon. So hit up your favorite wrestler, and they will get them to you. And I'm looking forward to seeing what's on this card. And if the Rogue isn't wrestling me, then Frankie don't lose that number. Boom! I got it, a Steely Dan thing for you.
There you go, huh?
All right. With that said, we're going to go ahead and take a commercial break. But when we come back, we're going to take your questions.
Are you looking for a job? I mean, seriously, do you want a job? Then get a hold of ASAP Staffing. ASAP Staffing is located in Barberton, Ohio, 165 2nd Street Northwest. Phone number is 330-203-3106. RCW Rubber City Wrestling.
Allow me to beg your indulgence for one moment.
This is the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels.
Mick Foley.
And you are watching
RCW Wrestling from the Rubber City.
Rubber City Wrestling.
Real pro wrestling.
Not the flippy stuff.
Have a nice day. Yeah.
Catch RCW Spotlight Sundays and RCW Global Thursdays only on the RCW Network on YouTube. Would you like to see your commercial aired on both RCW Spotlight and RCW Global? Contact us on social media at facebook.com/Rubber City Wrestling, Instagram at Rubber City Wrestling, or email us at the RCW Network at gmail.com.
Welcome back to RCW Spotlight. Well, fans, it's that time of the show again. You've got questions?
We got answers.
Now, if you'd like for us to answer your question on the air, feel free to write us at facebook.com/RCW Spotlight. I almost blew that spot. You see that?
You did all right.
I guess I'm not a spot monkey after all.
Spot monkey.
Let's hear it.
You ready for a quick question?
Sure am.
I hope it's good. Thoughts on Chris Jericho leaving the AEW, leaving for AEW and breaking with his promise to McMahon? That's from Simon Remka, Buffalo, New York.
McMahon's broken many promises with other wrestlers.
So I hear.
But then again, many wrestlers have broken promises with him. You've got the Ultimate Warrior who did it. Literally stood up Jake Roberts when he was supposed to give him a match. You had Lex Luger do it. And then, of course, now, Jericho saying, oh, yeah, if he comes back to wrestling, it'll be with WWE. But, right now, let me tour with my band. So he got out of his contract, or he didn't have a contract, so I can't remember exactly how it happened. And then he ends up signing with All Friends Wrestling. And the E stands for Friends. I don't know how.
Is that what it stands for?
Yeah, All Friends Wrestling.
All Friends Wrestling.
Yeah, because that's pretty much what it is. It's a bunch of friends that are, half of them aren't even trained talent.
A bunch of kumps.
Yeah, exactly.
What's that little guy's name again?
Dennis the Menace? I can't remember.
I can't remember either.
Ankle Biter?
Yeah, Ankle Biter. There
That's
it is.
it.
I saw him at this Stowe Dog Park over at the Bow Wow Beach.
I'm sure Front Row Joe will text me and let me know what his name is. I forgot it.
How's
I'm
it
sorry.
going, Joe?
My dude. He always corrects me because I mess up a lot on here. Front Row Joe's there to correct me.
He will set you straight.
Yes, he will. He's the only person that's allowed to do that. I don't let anybody else get away with that. You included, Beast.
Really?
Surprised he didn't slap my hand.
You weren't picking nothing up yet. We're non-alcoholic today.
I know, right?
All right,
Drinking
so I
Coca-Cola.
can't smack your hand. The doctor's orders.
It's funny, you're not drinking today. I'm drinking a Coca-Cola.
There we go. All right, let's go to another one.
Can't drink every day.
If they made a wrestler documentary like Sheik or Resurrection or Jake the Snake, who you want to see next? From Mark Pearson II, Williamsburg, Virginia. Oh no, William and Mary won't do. Steely Dan. Go ahead.
Who's your pick?
Who I would like to see Sheik Farhat.
Really?
Just such a character.
Yeah.
He was unbelievable. He never left character. And so when I was starting out, he was like hanging around me, and I don't even understand it. And they go, oh no, you better watch yourself, Kenny. He hates the green guys. He's gonna mess you up.
Yeah.
You proud of me?
Yes.
I skipped the word.
Mess with an F.
Yeah, mess with an F. He's gonna mess you up. He hates the green guys. The next day, he asked me, hey, you want to go fishing? What was I going to say? I said, yeah, let's go fishing.
This is the original Sheik?
This is the original Sheik.
Nice.
So me and him and Bobo Brazil going on a boat on this lake.
Bobo.
And I said, Sheik hates the new guys. He's going to push me off and drown me, maybe. I don't know. I was a little worried. He was treating me like a Dutch uncle, you know? And then it was great. We ran into each other 4 or 5 times over the years after that. And then one day a friend of mine said, I got a video of Sheik when he first started. It was like from 1952. I mean, even I wasn't born yet. And I watch it and I go, oh my God.
He looked like you.
He looked exactly like I looked when I was that age when he was taking me fishing.
Yeah.
And I totally got it. He was great. He was amazing.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
So you was his path. Bobo would have been a good one too, by the way.
Bobo.
Yeah, you said Bobo Brazil.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be a good one to watch right there.
Well, I could tell you a Bobo story, but I'd get bleeped out 4 times.
There you go. You can't tell me that one then. So, but yeah, that would be one for sure. The Destroyer, obviously. You know, Dick Beyer, one of my favorite people.
Yeah.
Nick Bockwinkel, be an amazing one to have.
He was such a gentleman too, and you knew he was a bad.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
He was like legit.
He was
really
no one
good.
to mess with. And
Gorgeous George, and not the woman, like the actual Gorgeous
the
George.
original Gorgeous George.
Don't get me wrong.
What was his name? Robert Wagner or Richard Wagner? Or
He was Gorgeous George, as far as I'm concerned. I don't use shoot names.
Right.
But yeah, I love Gorgeous George. Matter of fact, I stole so much of his stuff. I mean, like everybody's like, you steal a lot of stuff from Ric Flair. No. Ric Flair stole a lot of stuff from Gorgeous George, and so do I.
Yeah.
I study Gorgeous George matches. I'm sorry. You know, the people I study
Don't be sorry.
Are weird. I studied Gorgeous George. I studied Iron Mike Sharp. Something about some of the things he did were so great that I have stolen things from him. Buddy Landell.
He was
fantastic wrestler. Buddy Landell being
Mike Sharp.
Awesome guy.
He was different.
Yeah, he had really bad OCD and had to shower like 4 times when he was in an arena. I mean, he was.
Did you ever hear the story where he got locked into the Boston Gardens?
Yes, because he was too busy showering.
Right.
Yes.
Everybody went home.
Everybody went
He's
home.
in there taking a shower.
That's a different guy.
And then he drove to the wrong town a couple times.
But he was also a complete workaholic. He would get to the arena early so that he can run up and down the steps.
Right.
I mean, this is a man that was always in phenomenal shape.
Physically fit.
Yeah. Who was it? One of the guys from one of my WWF friends told me that Iron Mike Sharp probably could have beaten the entire roster.
Probably.
They're like,
and the guys made fun of him behind his back.
Yeah, he just had OCD.
He was different. OCD.
Yeah.
You know me. Boom, boom, boom.
You know what OCD?
You know me. Okay.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Oh, that's a good memory. Thank you.
But yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but you know what? Hey, real quick, The Claw just came out, which is another one I want to see. I haven't had a chance to see it yet.
Von Raschke.
Baron Von Raschke, yes.
I know all the old guys. You know why I know the old guys?
Because you're an old guy.
Thank you. Okay. How many times a day do I say that? All right. Say what?
Right.
Okay. If WWE wanted to wrestle, if WWE wanted you to wrestle on Raw, SmackDown, on a 2-minute squash match, once against what WWE star would you do that for?
I'd squash any of them.
From Cody Hanshaw, Hollywood, Florida.
I'd squash any of them.
That's a good answer.
Because I'm not getting squashed by any of them.
For the second time in one day, I agree with him.
I'm not, yeah. The truth is, I don't have any passion to work WWE, and I don't have any passion to work AEW. I don't have any passion to work anywhere but where I'm working. I'm happy with that. Guess what? I get to stay with my family.
I worked with them a little bit.
Yes, you did.
Yep, for about 3 years. And I squashed and got squashed.
Right.
And it came out good.
Squash any of them. Or get squashed by any of them. Or both.
Never bad, no.
Here's the deal.
Never got squashed.
Right. If I wrestled Brock Lesnar, I'd let him. Because I get WWE. Everything's predetermined. They don't put the real sport into it anyway, and nobody's buying it, which is unfortunate. Because I wouldn't break kayfabe with it anyway. But I would say, the truth is, I wouldn't have a problem doing anything like that as long as I'm not holding any major belts, like or an RCW championship at the time. It wouldn't bother me. But if I went in there and I wrestled somebody like a Brock Lesnar, it's believable. I would love to wrestle him for real. I think he'd still probably get me. He's got a lot of background. He's a lot bigger than me. He's a lot stronger than me. But
he's a lot bigger and stronger than anybody.
Right.
Almost.
But then again, who knows? Maybe I'd get him.
Right.
I don't go into any match thinking I'm lose. I do know how to take a shortcut here and there. Or so I've been accused of,
That's true.
Yeah, so who knows? But no, Big Show's no longer there. I definitely any of the Giants. It would make sense on any of the smaller guys. I wouldn't take a squash match.
No,
I wouldn't do it. I'd be like, this doesn't make sense. You can't squash a guy if he's the same size as you. It never makes sense unless he's a rookie or something like that. Then I get it. But I've been doing this longer than most of them have even thought about doing it. Heck, I've been doing this before half of them were born.
Sure.
I don't need that, and it's not like my passion is to go there. How about you? You've been there. You've been to the show.
I've been to the show. I've only gotten beat under 5 minutes once that I remember.
Yeah, but see,
and that's because I took a hard shot and it knocked the wind out of me, and that was that.
I consider a squash under a minute.
Right? No, nobody's ever.
Exactly. I would. You're not doing that to me,
right?
Unless it really makes sense. To me, that's a horrible thing to do to somebody if they're not a rookie.
And it didn't make sense.
No.
Oh, there you go.
So there you have it.
Got it, baby.
All right.
We're good.
That was 2 or 3.
That's all 3.
That is?
That's it.
That's it?
Ring the bell, Angie.
Forever, ever?
Not
what
forever.
Was the first question?
For today. The first question had to do with the guy from Jericho, then the Sheik, and then squashes.
Okay.
So there's 3.
All righty. Wow.
Not 2.
I was actually enjoying these questions for a change.
Wow. What happened?
I don't know. Maybe I need to go back to alcohol next
You're
week.
right. A little too much clarity going on.
Yeah, something wrong with these drinks here. All right. Well, that's it then. We're going to go ahead and get out of here.
Sydney, turn the coffee on. I'm going home.
Exactly. So for the Sicilian Beast, Ken Cerminara, I'm your role model, Ric Lieb, saying join us again next week as we announce yet another match, I hope, for the Art of War. Salute. Bye, bye, bye.
Bye, bye, bye.
Hey guys, it's your role model, Ric Lieb. I want to thank you for watching the show. If you could do me a favor, go ahead and hit subscribe right down there, and it would help us a lot. I appreciate it.